Palestinian Member of Parliament Khalida al-Jarrar has been held captive by the Israeli occupation without charge since December last year. Al-Jarrar was brutally detained by Israeli forces in her home in front of her children and husband. This wasn't the first time she's been detained. She had been imprisoned several times before by the Israeli regime, having previously served 5 years in Israeli prisons. But this time, Al-Jarrar faces even harsher conditions. On August 12, she was transferred from Daman prison to Neve Tirza and placed in solitary confinement. According to her husband, Ghassan al-Jarrar, she's currently held in a cell measuring 2.5 by 1.5 meters, with only a concrete bench to sleep on and an open toilet. He also reported that the Israeli forces have cut off the water supply to the toilet and are deliberately delaying food deliveries to her, despite her need for regular meals due to her medication. Her husband also highlighted the lack of oxygen in the cell, as Khalida is not allowed to go outside. The only way she can get fresh air is by lying down on the ground and breathing through the cracks under the cell door. "I'm dying every day. The cell looks like a tiny, airtight box," Al-Jarrar described her detention. Khalida is one grim example of the thousands of Palestinian prisoners held under terrible conditions in Israeli jails. At least 9,000 Palestinian detainees are currently being arbitrarily held and face extreme levels of degradation and torture. These forms of psychological and physical torture, in addition to the administrative detention, a tactic heavily employed by the Israeli occupation, are prohibited under international law. But who cares when it's Israel? The Israeli occupation is being given free rein to commit daily atrocities, massacres, torture, rape, unjustifiable detention, and more, with the blessing of the United States and the collective West, as they stand by watching the genocide against the Palestinian people unfold while protecting Israel at every turn. And as you read this, remember that Khalida al-Jarrar is being held under unimaginable, unbearable conditions. Free Khalida al-Jarrar.